Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Sandvig, and this is math. This beginning video is simply to allow you to make sure that you have all of the supplies needed to be successful in math. And there are a couple of things that I want to make sure that you are aware of. First of all, with math, it is very important that you practice the skills that we are learning today so that you can do harder skills tomorrow, next month, and at the end of third grade. All of our math lessons have been recorded by one of the teachers in third grade. Some of your math lessons will be taught by the other teachers in third grade. When you're in person with me, I will always be reviewing a lesson you learned online, as well as teaching you in person the lesson of the day. When you are working with a lesson in math that has been videotaped, there will be times that the teacher will ask you to stop or pause the video. It is important that you use this feature because when we're teaching on a video, we still want you to work independently so that you can try to work out a problem and then restart the video to see the answer. It is very important that you make mistakes in math. Mistakes are how you learn. Remember the power of yet. You may not know how to do it yet, but with practice and perseverance, you will learn all of the steps. Every single person in this class has the ability to become better at math. So I'm going to get to the second point, which is what supplies do you need for our math lesson? I'm going to still be part of what's going on. I'm trying to make it smaller. There we go. I'll make it smaller. My picture will be up here and you'll still see that I am talking to you. I'm using my pointer and I sort of have this area set up so that I can show you the work and teach you that way as well. The first supply that you're going to need are sharp pencils. You'll notice my second pencil is not sharp. If I was working today and I had some unsharpened pencils or dull pencils, I would have to stop the video and run and figure out how to get pencils. So before we start each math lesson, make sure that you have enough sharp pencils to keep working. In addition, you're going to need some form of paper to use as scratch paper. I will typically use scratch paper that is a different color than white so that you know on the video when I'm working on scratch paper as opposed to good paper. You do not need to have colored paper, so please do not ask your parents to go get you special colored paper. Scratch paper can be anything. It could be colored. It could be white, which is on the back of something that maybe your parents are recycling or throwing away. It could also be just a piece of white copy paper. The idea here is to practice math, and we use drawing pictures a lot in math. And so you will need a lot of scratch paper to be successful. The third and final thing that you will need in our math lessons and practice time is the worksheets that can be found in your workbook, your math workbook. Now, we may not have workbooks this year as printing of them is behind schedule. In that case, I will be adding copies of the worksheet pages to your weekly packet that we send home with you. But if for some reason you can't find your packet and you don't have a math workbook, you can always find copies of the worksheets in Canvas in the page for math. There is a link which your parents can help you print. Or you could just pull up the page on the screen and work with it on a piece of scratch paper. So there are many ways to be successful in math at Leawood Elementary this year. Let's get started.